Coinski crew, welcome back. It's Phomophobe here. We're going to delve into Quant token, starting on the weekly chart with Bitrex. So starting off in mid-June, we had that big impulsive move up towards 132. We corrected slightly, found support just above the golden pocket here, around $88, and have broken through the one, and price action is being magnetized towards 177. I am seeing a few signs here that QNT is becoming exhausted. As you can see on the stochastic RSI, we are starting to basically peak out here, and the chances of a correction are definitely growing. However, the momentum is still bullish, so we have to pay attention to that. And yeah, the strategy right now is to buy the dips, but the dip could come down and retest this one again. So just be wary. Don't go too crazy with longs. The time to go long for QNT was down here, and if you've missed that trade, you're better off just sitting out and waiting for a better opportunity to get in. Depending on your strategy, I mean, hodling, obviously these levels compared to where it was last year, probably still a good buy. But if you're a trader, I'd be looking for a retrace. Now, heading over to the daily chart on the BUSD chart. So we're still in this parallel channel, and this has been drawn in from a long time ago now. So you had two downtrend lines. You had this one here, which we broke through in July, and we found resistance here along this EMA and the top of the parallel channel, came back down here and tested this trend line as support. And price action was kind of, trapped in this diamond shape here. But, we found support here, found support, keep testing it, and we broke through this trend line here, which was major resistance at the time. And the next level of resistance was this area here, the 150 area, psychological number as well. As you can see, we found support here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, but we've actually broken through it now, so it's a very bullish sign. And just in the last couple of days, we broke through it here, and we've come back down, tested it as support, and we've had a nice little rebound here. So for swing trading, QNT is absolutely brilliant. It loves to pay attention to technicals, and for me, it's just the best token to trade in crypto right now, because the moves are gigantic and you don't need much leverage. 3x is perfect, and yeah, for me, it's the best coin to swing trade. As you can see, Bitcoin and Ethereum haven't really been doing much the last 5 days. So trading it is would be very, I don't know, frustrating, I guess. Where QNT, if you've been watching from the sidelines, we've just been pumping. We had a 3% down move yesterday, and we've rebounded subsequently. So it's just great for swing trading, and I highly recommend people get involved and start studying QNT. But anyway, going back to the technicals here, there is, look, I think we have this, there's a slight possibility, okay, we retest that one level here as support, okay? So if Bitcoin and Ethereum start coming down again, really coming down, that will flow through into QNT. Even though the price action has been detached from the wider crypto market recently, that's not always the case. Most of the time QNT will follow the rest of the crypto market. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping an eye on Bitcoin right now. If that dips below 19,000 and starts heading down towards, below 18,000s, very high chance that Quant actually comes back down and retests this 132 level, which would be perfect. That's what we want. We don't want it just to keep mooning. Okay, we want it to come down and test support and grab liquidity down here because looking on the Binance platform, there are quite a few buy orders down here from 140 to 130. So there's a chance we're going to grab that liquidity before we go up again. So going long right now, definitely not an option if you're a trader. If you're a hodler, different story, because 157 is still relatively cheap compared to where we were, at the all-time highs. So anyway, we'll go back into, we're still above the 8 MA here on the daily, okay, so we are bullish, but if we zoom in a little bit further, we'll go into the 4-hour chart. As you can see, bit of a bearish trend forming here now. So we've got this trend line here. Yeah, this is going to act as resistance now. And going by these fib levels here, we're just testing the golden pocket area. But we're kind of trapped between the golden pocket area now and this trend line. So yeah, a lot depends now on what the other markets are doing. Obviously, the US dollar is playing a huge part as well in where risk assets are going. So yeah, right now, look, probably best to stay on the sidelines. We've got the CPI report coming out on Wednesday, and yeah, that's going to ensure a lot of volatility. So my strategy right now is to sit out. I have capitalized on these gains here, and I am going to sit out with dry powder and wait for a correction. And yeah, I'll be setting bids around that 130 to 135 level. I think would be very nice if you can pick up Quant at that level. If you've missed out, and going by this move, it's looking like a bit of FOMO's crept in here. So I kind of feel we need to liquidate some of these Johnny come lates that we're expecting, because everyone's expecting 190 now, but how the market works. Whatever the majority is thinking usually does the opposite. So yeah, my bias right now, okay, my final bias is that we head down to 130, retest that, and we'll head back up from there. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll update the Discord on Bitcoin and Ethereum.